What is going on? Welcome aboard Concrete Contractors. This is Danny Barrera with Concrete Marketing Crew. We're here live at your Concrete Success podcast where we bring you fresh information that's relevant to help you grow your concrete business. Look, if you're a flat work or decorative concrete contractor, you're a marketer, a business owner, a partner, and you want to learn how to succeed, how to grow your business online, tune into our podcasts every single week. We're going to have fresh and new episodes. And if you don't know who we are, my name is Danny Barrera again with Concrete Marketing Crew. You can check us out at concretemarketingcrew.com. And what we do is we help flat work and decorative concrete contractors double their leads with our proven concrete marketing plan. Now, we work with concrete contractors all throughout the United States. And what exactly is it that we do for them? Where number one is we get them found online, right? If no one knows you, no one flows you. Number two is we make sure whoever finds you, okay, gets attracted to do business with you and is encouraged to submit their contact information so that they can become a lead. Now, how does that happen exactly? Well, we have social media ads, Google ads. You get found on the Google Maps. You get clicks coming to your website, and people find you trustworthy as a contractor, and then we help you become the most trusted concrete contractor in your space by growing your reputation online. And if you need help with your social media or anything like that, just feel free to reach out to us. But here's the thing: this whole episode is not about us; it's about you. And let's talk about why concrete contractors really suck at dealing with leads. I was writing up this document. I actually asked my team. We have a quality assurance member that goes through all the calls that come in for our clients and all the leads, and just make sure that the leads are getting treated the right way. And here are four things that we found. Four things that we found in common with the contractors that are struggling with their leads. And this may happen as a byproduct of them not having the right processes, the right systems in place. But let's discuss about the four things that really stood out during this conversation. Here's a major problem, all right? You have the contractors that are very good, the concrete contractors that are very good at what they do. Therefore, they're booked out, and they don't have enough manpower to handle more jobs, in which case, what are you doing to keep your pipeline full, and what systems or processes or elements are you using to make sure that people go through your world and go through your experience of doing business with you and not have to rely on a phone call, right? So if you work with Concrete Marketing Crew, for example, you have a website, which is not just a website, which is not just an online brochure, which is a lead management and a lead mechanism that helps you follow up and nurture all your leads. So the first thing that happens is someone comes into your world. One of the biggest problems we see is contractors that let the phone ring more than 3 times. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. If you cannot pick up the phone and you're out there working with your crew or your crews and you cannot get to the phone, just get an assistant. Get an assistant, right? That's the easiest part, the easiest way to deal with this situation. And if you cannot afford an assistant right now, one of the easiest things is to just get an answering service online. So we recommend 2 services to our contractors. Number one is Jill's Office. And by the way, I'm not getting paid by recommending them. Jill's Office. Another service is Answer Connect. And those services, under $250 a month, you should be able to get set up, or under $300, I should say, per month. You should be able to start getting phone calls received and answered within the first 3 rings. Now, when someone picks up the phone, they will be trained to respond in the right way. So any contractor we find that is struggling with lead management right out of the gate by not answering the phone immediately, we always set them up with one of those 2 options. There are other options out there which are very good, but what I do recommend is you get set up. Now, here's the thing: if you're using any answering system, you got to make sure that the answering system communicates with you in a method that works for you. So one of the ways is you get an email notification when a call or lead has been obtained. Number 2 is that they have access to your calendar system online booking system. So this way, if someone is interested in a project or a quote, you set your calendar up where you have available times to do appointments or estimates or callbacks per se, and you have that call experience with your leads. So it's very important. Now, we do also provide scripts to contractors, and I'll probably cover that in a different episode on how to properly answer the phone so that you can generate a lead, and you can build a different experience for anyone interested in your concrete services, right? So again, do not let the phone ring more than 3 times. That's one of the biggest pitfalls, one of the biggest problems I see. Not only does it give you a bad reputation, but some people that really are interested in doing business with you, or they are referrals, don't make your positive referrals look bad by you not picking up the phone or getting back to people. I know it is frustrating. I know you are the specialist. I know you have the answers, but at the end of the day, just get an answering system in place, and make sure you follow up with your leads within 24 business hours is what I do recommend. I do the same. So if anyone calls me up, so anyone sees me online, they want to talk to me, I try to get back to them within 24 business hours. And if they send an email, similar thing, 24 business hours is my policy. Now, the second problem we got here, and again, someone went through and goes all the time, every single week, through all the call logs and all the inbound calls, just as a quality assurance measure for our clients, and listens to all the calls coming in, and they make notes. They make notes whether the leads are good, whether the leads are not good, whether the leads have been treated the right way, whether the leads are coming in from the right service areas and the clients are responding to them. So the second issue that this person found is that this comes from the form submissions, right? Not necessarily from the phone calls, from the form submissions on the website. Form submissions on the website. Now, here's the funny thing. Is a lot of forms that get submitted, if you don't have the right mechanisms in place on your website, are probably going to be spam, are going to be annoying leads from SEOs and marketers and people trying to sell you internet marketing services. That's probably why you don't respond to them. Maybe you might have hit the spam flag right there on those form submissions, and you're not getting those leads coming to the inbox, the real leads from real prospects coming to you. But I can tell you, if you have the right mechanism and your website is set up with the right type of forms, you should be able to filter out the spam versus not spam. So the second problem we found here is contractors not responding to the forms that they get at all, like not responding. And then all of a sudden, a week passes by and the person calls up and here it is. Hey, I submitted an estimate request a week ago and I never heard back, right? So we hear a lot of those conversations. So, concrete contractors not responding to form submissions, in which case what we recommend is check the form that you're using, the form mechanism that you're using, and ensure that you have the right mechanisms to weed out the spam, as well as ensure that you're qualifying the leads as best as you can beforehand. So the other thing is that if your form system does not have or provide automation, there's a lot of things that you can do with technology. And what we do is we have a system called the Contractors Apex, and the Contractors Apex is a lead management system for our clients. And what this does is, as soon as a lead comes in, the second step is that lead gets an automatic notification and lets them know, hey, we've received your information, and you will hear back from our concrete contractors within 24 hours to discuss your project. On the meantime, here are some of our recent projects, and you can check out some of our Google reviews. Now, that response, that automatic response, has elevated our contractors and helped them close more deals, just by the fact that now that person that is motivated to do business with them, now they feel like, okay, this person's a professional, they're going to get back to me. And, when they get the call back in 24 hours, guess what? Right now they start to do business in a different way. So again, having some form of automation and acknowledgement right out of the gate, and we recommend having that email as well as a text message, and also you getting notified as a contractor, you getting notified every time a lead comes in. Now, here's the thing. You can get notified right away, right? As well as get notified in a specific amount of time. So you can set a reminder and set the automation so that you can get reminder within 24 hours, within 20 hours to follow up with said prospect. And again, that is part of what we have here at the Concrete Marketing Crew. Our Contractors Apex is what we call our system, and it works amazing. It works wonders. It acts as a CRM for a lot of our clients. So problem number 3 is concrete contractors do not have a system to schedule an appointment. They do not have a system. So they have a good handy dandy paper and pen, and they're on their trucks. And I can tell you, if you're not leveraging technology right now, my friends, if you're not leveraging technology, okay, you're not leveraging sanity. Technology can be very distracting, but at the same token, it can be very liberating. It can help you manage your entire life. And by this fact of you actually having the right systems in place, the right automations and the right calendar booking systems, you can liberate yourself and you can add less stress for everyone, because everyone should be able to just look at their phones, look at their calendars, and know what's happening without you having to do any work. So again, this is one of the things concrete contractors that do not have an appointment system or a calendaring system or something that helps them keep track or schedule the leads and the calls as they're coming in into an appointment, into a calendar system. We've seen that being a pitfall, and this is why homeowners or architects or even other contractors contacting concrete contractors, they really get annoyed by the fact that they don't get a call back, that there is a lack of follow-up, lack of attention, etc., lack of reminders, right? And all those things start destroying the trust that they have in doing business with you. And I can tell you, as well as an agency owner myself, like we've had that problem. We've had that problem where there's an overflow of leads, and sometimes we've dropped the ball where, hey, we're not getting back to the leads that have come in. Someone has requested an appointment, even if they're not qualified to do business with us or we're not the right fit. This is something that I constantly have to train our sales assistants to do, is to make sure that they follow up and give the acknowledgement to the lead, even if they're not the right fit. And the reason why this is so important is because this is going to help you build a good reputation. So again, having this type of automated system will help you avoid those cracks and those pitfalls where now whenever a call comes in, you see if you have an answering system and an answering service, they can actually schedule that specific prospect into your calendar for a call back, or they can schedule them so that you can go out to do an appointment or a quote, an estimate, right? And if you're the one doing it, then you can actually do it right from your phone. And better yet, if you have the smart forms, just like the ones our clients have, we can integrate the scheduling system right within the form system. So anytime someone goes into your website, submits their information, they can choose to schedule an appointment, and that will be synced according to your calendar. Nothing else, right? So if you're not available tomorrow and you're available until the day after or 2 days after, well, that's exactly what the availability is going to show. So that can be fixed very easily. Definitely embrace that sooner than later. Problem number four, why concrete contractors suck with leads that we've seen is not having a systematic sales approach. Sales is key, my friends. You want to put food on the table. You want to be consistent. You want to be profitable. You want to add an extra 7 figures. I can tell you, you make some tweaks to your sales approach. You make some tweaks to your lead generation. You make some tweaks to the lead experience, and I can tell you, you will win more jobs. You can sell at higher prices if you have the right sales system and the right sales approach. Right? And no, I'm not talking about you being or sounding like a used car salesperson, but at the end of the day is providing an experience to the person that's requesting a driveway replacement. Now imagine this, providing an experience to someone that wants to resurface their pool deck or do their garage floors. Whatever the case is, you want to provide that experience. So what is a systematic sales approach? Well, the systematic sales approach, first one is the answering of the specific phone. So from the first time that someone picks up the phone, your job is to build the trust with a prospect. And how do you build trust? Is you have to be certain. If you are certain and your receptionist is certain about what is it that you do and what you offer, let me tell you, that's going to build trust on the other end. It's almost like put yourself in the shoes of a person, right? That's calling in and they have a question about a specific service that you offer, and if you don't have the answers right on the spot and you don't know how to deal with that specific conversation, and you end up giving the wrong answer or not sounding certain, that's going to kill the deal for you. So not having a systematic sales approach, it's having the right answers at the right time. So if you don't know, if the receptionist does not know the answer, it's very simple. Absolutely, we can definitely help you with that. What I can do is schedule a call back with our one of our estimators or one of our contractors so that they can get back to you and answer any questions you have regarding your patio. Right? So that is a systematic sales approach. Is right there. Knowing how to answer the phone with positivity, right? Positivity is super important in today's day and age. And again, you don't want to sound like a used car salesperson, but you want to be positive. And what do I mean by that? If you're answering the phone saying hello versus saying thank you for calling ABC Concrete Contractors, how can we help you today? Big difference. Big difference. One sounds professional, one does not. One sounds like they got their act together, the other one doesn't. Yes, I'm calling because I found your website online and I want a quote for my patio. Oh, awesome, excellent. Thank you for calling in. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today, or who am I speaking with today? Awesome. We're talking about capturing the lead and guiding that person, right? We guide that person through the process. And once they give you their information, excellent. Look, here's the way that we work with homeowners. And then you walk them through the process, right? What is your process of doing business with you? Is it number one? Is it doing a phone consultation and then scheduling an appointment? Is it vetting that specific lead? Is it them submitting certain information on the website, right? So all those little details do matter. We have contractors that what they do, even from people on the phone, they still have the prospect submit their information via the website so that they can have it captured into the CRM right out of the gate. So that's one thing that, even through that process, it's a systematic sales approach. It's the same thing that gets used over and over and over again and produces a specific result. So again, look, this conversation has been quite boring, quite frankly, because we're talking about why concrete contractors suck at with leads. And again, the four things that we discuss is number one, the phone rings more than 3 times. Look, if you're letting that phone ring more than 3 times, you are losing deals. Another problem that we've discussed here is not responding to the forms that are getting submitted on your website. Man, come on, it's 2021. Someone should be just you're paying attention to that, whether you have an answering service that's calling the leads back. And nowadays, if you don't have the chat option available, that is something that can be easily integrated into your website, and you can actually chat with prospects from your phone, or you can submit that information so someone can take care of that lead, right? So number 3 is most concrete contractors do not have a system to schedule appointments other than a paper and a pen. And I know that's probably has worked for most of you guys for the longest time, but I can tell you there is nothing better than embracing technology. It's 2021, my friends. May 5th, 2021. Last but not least, number 4 problem we see is concrete contractors do not have a systematic sales approach. Your sales is an experience. Your sales is really, really how you start to dance with your prospects. You start to bring them into your world and letting them know why they should choose to hire you, even if they have to wait 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 8 months out. Doesn't matter. Why should they wait to do business with you and pay you at a premium price versus having to do their driveway right now by someone else that is less competent than you are? So anyways, my friends, thank you so much for listening in and tuning in to today's episode okay, where we talked about why concrete contractors suck with leads. And what we talked about is some real deal stuff. Look, here's the bottom line. If you need help with your online marketing, go ahead and visit concretemarketingcrew.com and download our free internet marketing guide for concrete contractors. Just put your name and email in there and you're going to get the immediate download. And what this is going to walk you through is exactly what we help concrete contractors do and generate leads online for their concrete business. And until next time, thank you again for tuning in. This is Danny Barrera, Concrete Marketing Crew. Have a great rest of your day.